Hey, good morning, guys. This is Diary of a Coach, episode 222. 222. How are you this morning? This morning is our morning of hosting 60 widows. Yay! We are the venue of our widows event. Many widows are pouring in, guys. See all shades and sizes of widows. They're pouring in and pouring in, and I'm like, whoa, okay. I'm feeling a bit funny about it, but it's a privilege to host the wives of God. You know, widows are the wives of God, right? A widow is the wife of God, so it's a privilege to host them. I pray for unction. I pray for relief. I pray for great things today. Today is going to be a beautiful day. Anyway it goes. So guys, how are you today? Today is our third part of the Q&A on Diary of a Coach. Day before yesterday, we started the Q&A. It ends tomorrow. So I'm all about listening to your questions and answering them. Last night we had a powerful session. We had a webinar on how to sell out. And the indefatigable Emmanuel Idenyi Shaibu was on fire. It was massive. If you missed last night, you should get the video. It was a massive event. My body is so tired. I can't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow is my last official event for the year, my BSG class. So today is our Widows Day. Tomorrow is our BSG live class. And no, it's not my last official event for the year. No. We still have graduation in December. But at least I'm going to catch some rest after tomorrow and rest my body. So guys, I'm waiting for your questions. Don't mind my ramblings and rantings. I want you to send your questions. Ask me any question. Today is a good day. Mr. Eden said he set me on fire yesterday. You're on fire, bro. You're the man. Yesterday was powerful. One of the things I won't forget is the fact that we said it would take 160 impressions for customers to respond to your marketing. Hey, that statement hits me. I said, what? 160 impressions. So the first question is how do you handle burnout and create balance? Great question. First and foremost, burnout is a bodily result of mental fatigue. What that means is that you must be tired in your mind first before your body responds. So if you want to maintain positive energy, if you want to ensure that you don't burn out, you must make sure that your mind is being refreshed. Your mind is refreshed every given time. You must refresh your mind. You must make sure that you are motivated. You must make sure you are empowered. You must make sure you are encouraged. You must make sure you are inspired. You must make sure that mentally you are fit. Mentally you are well. Mentally you are in shape. When you're mentally tired, you will burn out. So you may be physically tired. You may be physically engaged. You may be physically, in a lot of work, but mentally you are refreshed. Once your mental state is refreshed, your body will respond. Your body is a robot of your mind. So make sure that you maintain mental strength. Make sure you maintain mental sagacity. Make sure you maintain mental help. Very, very important. Very important. So remember to keep your mind at rest. You may be busy, but be refreshed. It's very important. So pay attention to mental rest. Read when you can. Eat good food. Try and catch short naps. Try and think of the positive outcome, the possibilities you're dreaming. For instance, like I told you a few minutes ago, I'm very tired in my body. But when I imagine the things we are building, I'm re-energized. I'm re-energized and inspired. So that way, I'm not burnt out. And you can always avoid burnout, provided you can keep your mind active. The health place says, how are you able to strike a balance between selflessness, giving, and selfishness, taking care of yourself? First things first, you must be selfish before you are selfless. Your number one asset is that you must take care of yourself. Do not be more selfless than you're selfish. It is dysfunctional. Don't let anybody guilt trip you. You must be selfish first before you're selfless. I used to suffer from this a lot. I didn't used to buy clothes for myself. I didn't used to buy shoes for myself. I didn't used to take myself out. I didn't used to do anything for myself. I was saying, but why am I doing it? God will take care of me. That was a fallacy. But because it limited how much I was making, it limited how much people wanted to invest in me and my business. But guess what? The moment I started focusing on myself, traveling abroad, attending trainings, buying clothes for myself, going to nice places, taking myself out to hotels and catching my cool, it changed a lot of perspectives. And then guess what? The money started coming in. Because then people started saying that, oh, this guy actually is making money, so he's not going to run away with our money. And then they started spending in my business. So you must be selfish first. Then you now have what it takes to be selfless. Selflessness should be a result of selfishness. Selflessness should be a byproduct of selfishness. It is self-centeredness that you should not be. Don't be self-centered, but you must be selfish. It is the balance of selfishness and selflessness that makes you make progress. So if you are more selfish than selfless, that means if you are way not selfless, then you are self-centered. So feel free. And one of the ways Robert Kiyosaki put it this way, he said, the minimum you should spend on yourself is 10% of everything you are making. Minimum. So what that means is you should earn 10%. You should spend 10% of your time on yourself. You should spend 10% of your resources on yourself. You should spend 10% of your assets on yourself. You should give yourself 10% of everything you are giving out, minimum. Because out of the abundance of what you've invested in yourself, you can give. Out of the abundance of what you are doing for yourself, you can give. Out of the abundance of what you are treating yourself to, you can share. So if you want to share, you must enjoy what you want to share. Extremely important. Very, very important. Very, very important. So I hope this has answered your questions, Yusuf and the health place. I hope this answers your question. I'll wait for the next question. So if you missed the webinar last night, I would like for you to please get the video. It's a 100-minute video to change everything about what you think about selling and communication and attitude. Yesterday we said attitude is the king of selling. Attitude is the king of selling. With the wrong attitude, you cannot sell out. And yesterday we said selling is a series. That you sold the first time or the previous time does not mean you will sell again, because how you treat people the last time they bought will determine if they want to buy again. Selling is a series. It's not a one-time thing. We create a vehicle. We create a tunnel for selling. So when you're selling, remember that this same person may buy again. Treat them well. Yesterday was just a blast. It was a massive blast. And 100 minutes of fantastic time. We had 43 people in attendance online. It was a massive success. So if you do not have if you were not there, you should get the video. And tonight we're launching a coaching group for 1 week for every participant who buys the video. For 1 week, Idenya and I are going to coach you for 1 week for free on WhatsApp, just to implement and articulate the lessons we have shared last night in the video. So there are just tremendous benefits for getting the video. And yesterday we said those who did not participate in the live video will pay 10K to buy the video. But this morning I'm going to make sure, with permission from Eden, we're going to sell it for only 7.5. So only today, 7.5 for those that want to get the video Get the video, 100 minutes of immense lessons, and you will not forget that you will just realize that why you've not sold out was because of some of the things you are not doing. We talked about testimonials, we talked about feedback, we talked about criticism, we talked about negative feedback, we talked about many things, honestly. So you need to watch that video. Fantastic. Any other question for me before I run off to go and see the wives of God? It's a beautiful day. So Yusuf says, how about work family life balance? Thank you, Mr. Eden, for your permission. How about work family life balance? Okay, so there is no work and family life balance. There is only work and family life integration. Work and family life integration. It's not practically possible to balance work and family life. It's not balanceable, if there's a word like that. Rather, you can integrate this. So for instance, this morning, my original intention was that my daughters would volunteer at the widows event. That was the plan. The plan was that they would come and volunteer at the widows event. But my first daughter is doing her common entrance extramural classes, so she's unable to attend this event today. What that meant for me is, because I'm not on a typical Saturday when I should have been with my girls, I am here working. So I will bring them to come and volunteer. They can come and partake and share food and share, refreshment and share envelopes of money, just so that people can see that, oh, that is available, but in a different workspace. So work and life integration, not work and life balance, is a strategy where you harmonize your work and your family life and let them go pari passu. Where you can do your work while involving family, you do it. Where you can involve family in work, do it. So they may come. If you come to my office, my new office, inside my own personal office, there is a lamp I bought that is a children lamp. You know this chandelier? I bought a children's chandelier and I put it there. There is a painting on the wall of my office that is a girl cooking with a cooking pot. That section is called my daughter's section. Everybody has asked me, why did you buy this kind of chandelier? And I said, I bought it for my daughters. Guess why? I want them to be more frequent to my office because I spend more time in my office. So if I spend more time in my office, I want my daughters to come more often to my office. But I don't want them to come and feel officious. I don't want them to come and feel like, we're in a place we shouldn't make noise. I created a section in my office that is child-centered. So that when my daughters come, they feel like this is our corner. Anything they do in that corner, there is a TV in my office. I can change the channel to the channel that they would enjoy. All because I want to be able to integrate my work and my family life. So they don't feel different, they don't feel isolated, they don't feel distant, they don't feel left alone, they don't feel abandoned. And when I'm home, if I have to do any work, I say, okay, so I remember one time I opened my laptop and I told my daughters, please press this key for me. Why? I wanted them to be, let it look like we're doing the work together. That is work and life integration. Work and life balance is surreal. It does not exist. Work and life integration is powerful. So try to work towards work and family life integration, not work and family life balance. I hope that helps you. Fantastic. I'm loving the questions we're asking. I think, do we still have time? Okay, we've spent our time for today. Well, I'm sure we can take one more question before I run off to see God's wives. Who's asking me the next question? One more question before we go. Fantastic. So this is Diary of a Coach, episode 222. Don't forget to revisit yesterday's class and get the video. I'm looking forward to being in Kaduna December 7th with Yusuf Lenge, and we'll be talking a lot about business, practical business questions. I'm looking forward to that Kaduna trip. Looking forward to that Kaduna trip big time. Fantastic. Thank you, Monica Bright says I've learned something new. Thank you, darling. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mami, Mrs. Abigail Omoefe Ajayi. Thank you so much, Mom. Appreciate you. So I take it that we do not have a question again. Don't forget tomorrow, same time, morning. Tomorrow, same time, 8:30 a.m. We will do this again. Q&A, the final Q&A for now, before we continue our teachings on Monday. So tomorrow, 8:30. In case a question drops in your mind in the course of today, write it down. Tomorrow, 8:30. Hook up with me again here, and you can ask me your questions. Thank you so much for watching Diary of a Coach. Today's episode 222. Permit me at this time to thank everyone who gave us money to host the widows today. You did not do it for Sam Obafemi. You did not do it for Sopka. You did not do it for me and the facilitators and the supporters. You did it for the widows. And the widows are the wives of God. So you did it for God. And God in himself would compensate you, would replenish you, would refresh you, would reward you, would lift you, would bless you, will preserve you, will prosper you, will protect you, we will do everything you want in his will. I pray from the bottom of my heart on behalf of myself and my team and the facilitators who have sacrificed. Eitayo Ologe came all the way from Lagos. She just walked into the facility now. Morayo Ebo is providing her services for free. She's a nurse. They're doing medical checks. So much has been given to this event, and we don't take it for granted. Thank you, thank you, and thank you. Thank you for your prayers. For those who could not give cash, thank you for sharing the flyers. Thank you for sending us the widows that are coming. Thank you for supporting us with your prayers. We need your prayers. And just by adventure, you feel you can still give us money. It is welcome. But after 12 noon, don't give us money, because we're going to distribute cash today to all the widows. We've bought envelopes. We'll put cash inside. We're giving each widow money. So you see that they're still arriving. They are arriving. As I'm talking to you, widows are arriving. So if you have the conviction to give cash, please give us cash. But after 12 noon, please don't give cash anymore. We are fine. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching Diary of a Coach, and God bless you. I love you. I'm sure you know, right? Bye, guys.